Future takeover bids, Anglo American has pulled off the mining deal of the year, sealing a $50 billion merger with Canadian copper giant Teck. The tie-up cements Anglo's shift towards copper, vital for global energy transition, while shielding it from takeover threats. Anglo will now own 62% of combined group, with Teck holding the rest, and the new company will be headquartered in Canada. Markets shared the move, sending Anglo's JSE price up over 8% today, while shareholders are set for a $4.5 billion special dividend. And CEO Duncan Warnblad will lead the group, with Teck's Jonathan Price as deputy. Here's mining analyst David van Wyk with more on this merge.
The Anglo-Teck Resources deal, involving some 53 billion United States dollars, is very interesting because it represents a shift of Anglo's offices from London to Vancouver. Initially, Anglo was a South African outfit operating from Johannesburg, and although it still has secondary listings in Johannesburg and Vancouver and elsewhere, its head office will now move to Canada. This on the back of a transition in the world to alternative energy away from fossil fuels, but also on the result of a very high demand for copper, given the conflict that is there globally. So jobs will be lost in London, some jobs will be created in Canada, and Anglo's shift away from its traditional base is interesting. However, if we look at the history of Anglo, they operated out of South Africa and had copper mines in Zambia and also in the Congo before those countries became independent. Anglo also has quite a bad environmental record in Zambia, with Kabwe, where it operated, being one of the most polluted towns on the planet. And we also sit with post-mine pollution in South Africa on mines that used to belong to Anglo American but have since been abandoned. We wonder what will happen when the copper price falls if the current conflicts and wars come to an end. But for Anglo shareholders, I think this is probably positive because Anglo shares jumped on major stock exchanges around the world, with even South African shareholders on the Johannesburg listing benefiting